today I have the distinct honor of working on this thing, and we're just going to be doing an oil change on it. This is the Nissan Versa Note with the 1.6, and I'm going to be doing an oil change on it. And this is probably by far one of the easiest Nissan to do an oil change on because it's relatively small and the location is really good for the oil filter, and it doesn't take a lot of oil. I think this thing only takes under like 4 quarts or something. So when I first start with oil change, I usually make sure that I could take out this thing, because there is no point working on it if you can't put oil in there. The oil filter on these things is very easy to get to, and that's right there, pretty much it. And this is the drain plug, so it's pretty easy to get to, probably one of the easiest Nissan to get to, because the Altima and the Rogue, the filter would have been in this area over here towards the control arm and the side frame, but this one's right here, so it's pretty easy to get to this filter. So let's get in here and check out some stuff. That's a nice looking cluster gauge. So this has got 26K so far, nothing bad yet. Still hanging in there. Average MPG is 40 so far, so this guy's doing pretty good on this thing. There you go, navigation is up, camera activated. Oh, and it's got all of these fancy stuff too, look at that. Compass and garage and everything, so they went all out on this thing. Pretty well equipped for a subcompact road. Turn that off. Close the door and get to it. Oh, definitely this thing's heated too. This thing's heated too. Alright, we're gonna start out by 14mm for the drain plug. There, and drain plug. There we go. We're going to be using this claw to take out the filter. So, got the filter out. New one's gonna go in. Clean that area. Since we lubricated the oil filter already, thing's gonna go back up. So that checks out. Yep, that checks out good. So we're good down here. Now we just need to worry about up here. funnel in there, and then the oil. So the only way over here. You only want a level, you know. So since the car is tilted like this, we won't be able to measure it accurately. What we're gonna do is take these out. Take that out. Còn cái level không ăn to cái level tao móc cũng móc nó cứ nói chả đi đâu. Alright, so I'm gonna move the vehicle to the ground so that it's level, so we can check the level correctly. Don't know how. Flip. Ooh, right here. You see the H and the L, low and high. Couple of that. Final check. Cool. So we're good. We're at the H now. This is back on. That is oil change on the Nissan Versa Note. And this is it, folks. That's how you do oil change on a Nissan Versa Note. Like I said, this is the non-turbo version of the Juke, and it's a pretty nice looking car too, isn't it? That's nice. Beautiful. Purrs like a kitten, and we'll see you in the next video. Alrighty, thank you for watching, and we're out. So when doing oil change on the Juke, always recommending taking this thing first, like any other car. It's kind of deep in there, if you can't really reach for it because your hand is bigger, taking this thing out is probably ideal. You can't, this thing, the way that it sits on the vehicle, since it gets really brittle sometimes, you can't really try one end or the other. When you try to wiggle it out, it's always best to use both hands, because there's a tab here, and a tab here. Just grab it like this with the tab down below between your finger, and you just try to raise it. You can see the hole right there for the tab. Over here. Taking this out is ideal because some people have really big hands that can't fit through these holes. So I'm going to put this away. We'll get it when we're done. Dipstick comes out. Another reason to remove the valve cover display is because this hole down here is so hard to get to. It's almost impossible with the display on top of it because it gets really dark down there. Down below on the Juke, it is almost the same as the Versa, but the oil filter is pointing down because of the oil cooler adapter sitting in its usual position on the HR16, and the drain plug is facing the same direction. This engine takes a little bit more oil because of the turbo and the oil cooler. So instead of 3.7, this one is almost 5. And that's the major difference between the Juke and the Versa. While the procedures for doing oil change on the Nissan Juke and Nissan Versa is almost the same, the distinct difference is that when I finish doing oil change on the Versa, I don't usually care about what's coming out of the tailpipe. And this is usually checking for oil consumption because of the turbo unit. And she's done too.